Hello, guys, welcome back. Something is happening in the United States that almost no one is talking about. Not through laws, not through official bans, but through something far more powerful. Muslim families across part of America are quietly packing their lives into boxes, closing businesses, pulling children out of schools, and leaving states they once called home. No press conferences, no headlines, just silence. Today, we are going to look at 10 US states where Muslim residents and civil rights groups say the signal has become impossible to ignore. You may live here, but you don't belong here. For decades, America sold itself as a place where religion did not determine your future. But after years of political polarization, international conflicts, and cultural war media, Muslim identity has increasingly become politicalized. According to civil rights groups like CARE and the ACLU report of religious harassment, mosque vandalism, school bullying, workplace discrimination have all risen sharply since 2023. And while many of these incidents are not violent, their reputation creates something more powerful than fear. People don't leave because of one threat, they leave when pressure never stops. The states where Muslims report the most strain share three things: tiny Muslim populations, limited civil rights, infrastructure, high political polarization. When you are 0.5 percentage of the population, there is no safety in numbers. Every hijab, every beard, every prayer becomes visible. And visibility without protection becomes vulnerability. These are not anti Muslim states. They are states where Muslims community organization report the highest level of social pressure relative to population size. Based on CARE regional data, community relocation trends, mosque security requests, school harassment reports, the states that comes up most often are Idaho, Tennessee, North Dakota, Alabama, Wyoming, Arkansas, Montana, Mississippi, West Virginia, South Dakota. In these states, Muslim families report patterns such as repeated mosque vandalism, harassment in schools, zoning obstacle for Islamic centers, business quietly losing customers, local officials not following up on reports. Not dramatic, not always illegal, but constant pressure changes behavior. Families stop attending mosque, kids stop wearing religious clothes, parents stop feeling safe, and eventually they leave. Most people assume if it is that bad, why not fight it? Because lawsuit require money, time, public exposure, emotional energy. Most families don't want a legal war. They want peace. So instead of suing, they quietly move to Michigan, New Jersey, Texas, California, Illinois, where Muslim communities are large enough to offer safety. It is not about Islam. It is about what happens when any minority feels unprotected. When communities start voting with their feet. America is not becoming less diverse, it is becoming more divided by geography. People are clustering where they feel safe and living where they don't. That is how national fracture begin, not through violence, through immigration. If Americans are free to live anywhere, why are some feeling forced to live? And what happens when whole communities stop believing the system will protect them? Tell me in the comments.